says the U.S. shipped a record amount of distillate fuel overseas last week as our domestic stockpiles have fallen. Basically, all of our U.S. diesel exports, we've been sending a record amount overseas, and we've like wiped our whole barrels clean over here. What the hell are we thinking?
That's deception because the fundamentals aren't there to support these low prices that we have right now. But that's because we've been getting rid of all of our strategic petroleum reserves. Well, those are getting close to the bottom now. And when you send all this stuff out there with diesel and jet fuel and other things that are needed by a lot of our partners around the world, which are losing it because of this Strait of Hormuz, which we started the war that caused all that problem, those have an expiration date too, because you get too low and now you can't do it. And once that happens, then the price will start going back up because we're just not going to have it. And of course, this short-sightedness has worked for this period of time for President Trump to keep the lid politically on it. But what it hasn't done is change the fundamentals. But look at what the Chinese have done. They had foreseen problems like this and had a 1.5 billion barrel reserve. And so then they were able to dip into that because they bought it at low prices. And so when the price skyrocketed, they started using that, which helped all of us because it reduced by 4 million barrels a day their purchases. So that helped the supply problem here. And meanwhile, they've only gotten down to like 1.2 billion barrels. So they could go for months and months and months like this and not even think twice about it. But we can't. And now then ours, which was much smaller to begin with, I think it's now under 300,000 barrels. We're going to be in a real world of hurt if this thing doesn't get solved pretty quick, which is why I hope President Trump will not get in the way and let Oman and Iran open the strait.